In today's video, I am going to show you how to make some fabric candy for your Christmas decor. This goes into, let me get it closed. And how I did this. A few ideas on how to do with these. So, as I stated, we are going to be making some just little bitty things that you can use in your Christmas decor. And I'll show you what I'm going to need to make these. So, I'm going to need my miter saw. I have already cut up some sticks. I'll be cutting this one to show you. I'm going to be using this striped fabric that's almost like mattress ticking. I need some hot glue. And I also need some checkers. And I'm going to need a container to put my stuff, some of my stuff in. So, with that being said, let's get started on this. And we'll go ahead and cut this in two. Right? It was that quick. Get this out of the way. And I'm going to take my fabric. And what I need to do is I'm going to start ripping some strips of fabric. I think I'll make it like 2 strips wide. Went ahead and started the cut. So now I'm just going to rip it. I think this will make it look more vintage if I rip them. I don't know that I'll be ripping them for my other project, but this one, yes. I'm going to make a couple, then I'm going to show you what the finished product looks like. Okay, that'll get me a good start. Let's find the one. All right, now, let's move any stray threads that I might have. Got my hot glue gun. Grab me a stick. It won't matter about the ends. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll trim the top. And we're just going to go at a diagonal. Just like this. What we're making is candy sticks. And you don't have to put your glue all over it, just every once in a while. Just enough to hold it down. Can you see what it's looking like? All right. I'm just going to continue all the way down. And I'll make one more after this, and then I'll show you what they look like. I'm just trying to make enough to fill my jar over here. All right, now, make sure I get it all the way to the end. Do some trimming. That's what it looks like. Now, let's do one more. And then I will finish these up, and I will show you what they look like in the jar when I put them in the jar. Okay. I think these are going to be of varying lengths as well. I'm hoping that this will go with my vintage Christmas. Just wrapping as I go. Always keeping it at an angle, you know, like a candy cane. Trying to make sure none of the wood shows. Kind of pulling it as I go. Just kind of keep it tight with no gaps. Okay. Trim this up. And I may tie these up in bundles. I'm not sure yet. But let me go ahead and finish these, and I'll show you what they look like. So, this is what they're looking like. I made 15. I've got 3 extra, but I don't think I'm going to make those because I don't think they're going to fit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay these down, and I'm going to tie them in bundles of 3. So I will have 5 bundles. Just like this. Okay. And here's my bundles. Now, I have this big jar right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and place these in my jar. And hope it shuts. Just like this. This is what it looks like. Now, what I'm going to do is, I found me a piece of cardboard, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make me a tag. I'm going to make it about 3.5 inches. If I can find my let's make it 3¼ inches, 3 3/4 of an inch. Okay. It won't be this big. And let's make it 2 inches wide, 2 1/4 inches wide. Two and a quarter. Be a pretty good size one. Now, go ahead and cut this out. All right, now I got to do the corners. Just like this. Go ahead and make my hole in it. It's a heart. Now, I have this paper right here. So what I'm going to do is I think I will make sure I get the Santa Claus right here. And I am going to go ahead and kind of place him where I want him to be. Right. Give it a trim. We'll make it double-sided so you can see it from either side. This is going to be the back side of it. Okay, I've got a mess here. Go ahead and trim this off. This may not be symmetrical, but it won't matter. Make the hole in the back side of this one. There we go. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to tie it around. Let me knot it so it won't fall. Now, I'll take my tag. We'll place it on there. And just tie it. Just going to tie it. Got some greenery here. That I am going to glue on. Just like that. See what else I've got here. Add this one with the red berry. Hold that into place. And there is you piece of Christmas decor. Now, for the next one, this one is going to be pretty simple. So here's what we're going to do for this one. Go ahead and cut this. Get kind of even. I'm going to cut a few rectangles. I've got 6 checkers. So I've got some rectangles right here. So what I'm going to do, I may not need them this long. I may need to cut them just a tad. Yeah, let's cut them just a little bit more. I want the ends to be kind of frayed again. And I'm going to show you something else you can do with these too. What we're going to be making is I'm going to be making some candies. All right, now we'll take my little checker and I am going to take my hot glue gun and I'm going to put just a little dot here in the center. Kind of do that. I think I'll tuck it under just to give it a kind of a finished look. Another little dot of glue. Just like that. And I'm going to take a piece of string. I'm going to tie it in a knot. Grab me another one. Then we'll trim the tails of it. Let's cut these little strings. Until it looks like this. So let me go ahead and make a couple of these and then I'm going to show you what you can do with them. So I got them done. This is what they look like. And I was going to tell you what I think, what would be good ideas to use these for. You could take these, you could put them on your Christmas tree as ornaments. You could make a garland out of them. You could put them on wreaths. You could put them on a greenery garland. You could put them in a bowl with some greenery. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just put mine in a little bowl with some greenery and see how that turns out. So that's what they look like. So I hope you enjoyed today's video on how to make fabric candies for your Christmas decor. They're very easy. All you need is some fabric, some checkers. I even have checkers this size that you could make some pretty good sized ones out of. So I hope you give these a try. Hope you enjoy making them. They're very simple and they're very cute. I'm hoping they go with my vintage Christmas decor. So this is what they look like. Candies. So don't forget to like, to subscribe, to hit that notification button, and to share my video. And I hope you guys have an awesome time with your Christmas crafting. And until next time, bye.